What's up people, Tasaran here and welcome to the world of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King with our Death Knight, Blood Elf Legend. And just take a look at that sword. To me, it's my favourite of the two, because you know you get like the bigger sort of great sword or axe, depending on which you choose. Like when you finish the Death Knight start zone, but I've got to admit I prefer this one. I like the length. I like the length. Anyway, we are going to be getting some ghouls. We need to turn 5. And this is going to be nowhere near as easy as what it was in retail, so I'm going to need a shape up, I think. Okay, did that actually give me runic power? Restores 15 runic, it does. Plague. Plague. And I levelled, didn't I? We're now level 56. And because of my being used to retail, I was half expecting my new skills to just suddenly appear, and they haven't. So before we do that, let's actually use the Griffin, and let's get back up to the Ebonhold for a touch. Just want to see if I can get Blood Boil, because I know Blood Boil, there's something later on, I think, that makes Blood Boil, like, spread diseases. Anyway, we're now on the second row, and we've got 2 to put in, so let's have a look. Increases the duration of blood plague and frost fever by 3 seconds. Epidemic, that's pretty good. I quite like that. Morbidity. Increases the damage and healing of the death coil by 5%, and reduces the cooldown on death and decay by 5 seconds. That could be really cool. That will be our main sort of... it's an AoE death decay, but it's like you position it, you choose where you put it. Reduces the cooldown on death grip. That too could be really useful. 35 seconds by 5, so I can reduce that to 25 seconds. Ah, that's alright. And the Ravenous Dead increases your total strength by 1%. And the contribution your ghouls get from your strength and stamina by 20%. That too, really good. As this is going to be mostly a kind of solo until you guys, if you choose to join me. So like the Hunter, you're better off with a decent pet or minion or ghoul, as it is with us. Outbreak. That's a tough one. Because although I think they're useful, I don't think they're useful right now. Reduces the cooldown on death grip, maybe. We don't get death and decay yet. And things are kind of dead before the plagues run out. So we don't need them to last longer. Let's go with Death Grip, because that at the very least is something that I will be using now. So, yep, Lady Alastra. I seek training. Okay, so we've got Pestilence. Spreads existing blood plague and frost fever infections from your target to all other enemies within 10 yards. Fucking yes. Death Strike. A deadly attack that deals 75% weapon damage. Yep. Plus 84 and heals the Death Knight for 5% of his maximum health for each of the diseases on the target. That is wicked. I won't need that on there no more. And Raised Dead, we're finally going to get our ghoul. So yeah, I'm loving this. So I'm going to put Oh, pestilence is actually blood. That's interesting. Nice. Death Strike, sweet as a nut, and Raise Dead. Oh, we need a regent for that. Okay, luckily, because I just sold all my shit at the Smeg Biscuit in Death's Breach, I know that he did actually have corpse dust on him, so let's also grab that. Here he is. And they're 5 silver. Just get 10. And then I know I'm kind of covered then. I'm okay. I'm doing okay. Okay. We get the gold? We have. Just Risen Ghoul. It doesn't come under as a pet, it's just a guardian. We've got no control over it yet. I think that may well be a spec that we get later. Ah. Oh, you beauties. Well done, Geists. And that will be my ghoul running in like a idiot. Thank you, mate. Right, let's just wait for some miners to respawn. Oh, that's not too bad. There's some there. Right, can I get... Is it AoE? Can I get 2? I can. Oh, sweet. 3. 4. And the ghoul thing. Now, where have they gone? Why are they... I suppose that's the hard part, isn't it? It's getting them to... They're obviously default to aggressive, so they're going to run off. And if they get themselves killed, that means I've then got to find another one. And even though they become ghouls, these miners are still lootable. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the case before. Sweet, now that should be 5. It's hard to tell because I think that's all of them literally on top of each other. We'll run these up, return these, and hopefully that is all 5. I'm pretty sure it was 5 unless any of them died. It's hard to tell, isn't it? I can't see if it's 5 or not. I really hope it is. Really hope it is. It is. Beautiful. And speak to the prince, but we've now got another trinket. Nice. Now this one improves critical strike rating by 20 and melee attacks which reduce you below 35% health cause you to gain 90 parry. Oh, that's sweet. That is sweet. And of course we've got some more talent points to distribute. Now, I know they're coming in thick and fast, but that's because obviously we're catching up. Our talent points are catching up to a level 56 stage. I think once we get to 58, 59, then it stops, and then we get them at level as normal. I suppose it depends on what what level we are when we leave here. Right, so we've only got the 1 to put on. I'm going to go with Epidemic. Screw it. Right. So I don't have my ghoul, and to be honest, I'm not worried at the moment until I'm able to control it. Whenever that may be. Right, so what I'm going to do first is, you've got quite a lot of health. So I'm going to do that, and spread that shit. Now you're doing damage to all of them. It's not gone well. It's not gone well. I need to use Death Strike. Any more for any more? That was very enjoyable. I want to see what it looks like without the combat text. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on doing it here. Let's just get in this. Sweet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on until I get back up to the ebb and hold, and then I'm going to turn it off. And let me know in the comments as well if you you know, what do you think of the ice hut thing that I'm using? Because I used it all through the hunter that I leveled up to 55 before doing this. And it was quite cool, you know, just being on my own and that. But I don't want it to be a deterrent from... Basically, what I want is a screen full of numbers. That's what I want. And I don't want anything in the way of that. So obviously someone's just been here. Because they are all messed up. Which boat are we going to? That one? Nice, we've actually got something to shoot at. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the cannons on this ship to give all these a bit of a hard time. And hopefully succeed. Let's go for the one in the middle. Okay, so we've got like a lightning attack thing that we can do when things are close to us. Better crack on, because now I'm not alone. What has he done already? What happened there? He only just got here. Nothing's coming to the boat to attack me. And things are taking a while to respawn. Usually this place is swarming. Is this bugged? Here we go. Some more coming up. God, don't jump off the boat. Out of range, get on it. Oh no, that's worse. That's worse. That's worse. Ooh. Oh no, don't. That was close, wasn't it? That dude couldn't have finished. He literally only shot like twice. Oh, we got some more. Oh, there's loads over there. Kill them all. Oh, that's it. It's doing it now. 4 more. 3 more. Come on. 99. Come on, Wabba. This is so exciting. Yay. My finger hurts now. I don't care. I don't care. It's... What I'm after is the Death Knight in all its original glory, with those spells and those attacks and those talent points. That's what I've been after.
Zoom a bit back in. This is really slow. You know, the geezer pulling us in the minecart was quicker than this. Making the sound clip a little bit there on the flapping.
Prince Valinar. Oh, look at them. Plus 5 strength, 7 stamina and 12 crit. Beautiful. We lose a bit of hit rating, but I'm not worried. Report to Mograine in the Ebonhold. Sweet as a nut. Right, let's put those on. Nomaricon. That's quite a cool name, actually. Nomaricon. You know, clearly because Death Knight, Necronomicon. It's pretty cool sounding. I like it when people think about their names and they don't just, you know, put in a lot of G's and X's. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to turn off the add-on because I don't want it on there at the moment. And while we're here, we'll look into some skills. So I'll just see you in a sec. Yeah, will do. Okay, right, I've turned it off, the scrolling combat text, so we can see all those glorious numbers across the screen, hopefully. I've also turned off the ice HUD because I found that although it looked, yeah, it looked pretty, but I was still looking up at my health at the top left, so
Is not a question, only to act.
We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Oh, that looks so good. Plus 30, so plus 6 agility, 17 strength and 3 stamina with the usual armor upgrade. That's fantastic. Because it means, as well, we're no longer going to be using the skirt. So, damn. I got to admit though, I quite like the look of the Arcurus Knight's leg plates kilt like thing. I actually quite like the look of that, and it was really cool when you was able to do the transmogs. I quite often would put the Death Knight back to that look rather than the actual armour that you get at the end. So I just thought it looked better. Wheel on the Lich King. Yep. I'm sure. So I haven't leveled up, so I haven't got any skills to get. And you can go to any of them, by the way. I know I keep going to the Unholy, and I said I was an Unholy spec, but it actually has nothing to do with it. Go speak to any of them. Right, the Wheel of the Lich King. Let's get back to it. We just need to speak to the Prince, but it looks like... yeah, it's kicking off. It's kicking off. Go to the crypt. I will. Don't you worry about that. So this is easy enough. This is just a run to get through, and there's also a repeatable quest coming up for the strange Death Knight potions that give runic power as well as health. You can hold, I think it's a maximum of 20. The hand-ins you get 5 each, so what I like to do is get them. So I've got the full 20 stack. If it was in this, I don't know, because obviously I play retail for several years now since this came out. But just in case, I like to get the full 20 stack, and then I save them for later. You know, for hard dungeons and raids and shit. Purely because it gives you runic power as well as health. So get some of that stuff. Lambs to the slaughter. Kick the shit out of loads more things. And I think that is it. Just the 3 quests. So slap the citizens, slap the mayor, get the skulls and stuff for the thing. Yeah, that's it. That's cool. Right, so that is all the time I've got for that one. I'm going to call it there because that's a reasonable place to stop. And the next episode, we're going to go into whatever that place is called, Hearthglen. Can't remember. Hearthglen, I think. And we're going to literally terrorise all of the Scarlet Humans that are in there. We're just going to kick off. It's one of my favourite parts, really, of this entire Death Knight start zone. Just because it's the whole idea that you're kind of on the dark side and you are the bad guy. And I just really enjoy that. It's quite fun. So thanks an awful lot for watching. I do really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you all in the next one.
You shall be king.